This is Minecraft's old music, and probably most of the people listening to this right now may feel nostalgic, maybe sad, or maybe even happy. All of that because of these two albums that contain what most of the people would call the perfect music to listen to. No matter whether you want to remember the old times you played this game for the first time, or to just have this music associated with something different too, people still actively listen to it no matter what, including me. And it's pretty interesting considering that for many people this music could seem annoying to the point when they turn it off back then. I honestly always did, but no matter what, nowadays I often find myself enjoying Minecraft's old music more and more, despite that I always turn it off. So to understand why people still love Minecraft's music, we need to quickly rewind all the way to 2009. C418 just started working with Notch, helping him in making music for the game. Daniel himself knew Notch for a while now and was excited to take this opportunity, as making music for him back then was nothing more than just a hobby. So his soundtracks wouldn't really fit into whatever games were popular in 2009, as his music approach was very different from the others. But Minecraft, back in the days when it was created, was way different too. While every developer and big game studios were rushing in competition to create the most polished, playable, and competitive story or multiplayer games, Notch was simply just creating a game without much thinking about it. It was just a hobby for him, but so was making music for C418 too. And this combination of inexperienced game developer and equally not really experienced music maker turned out to be literally the best. And at first glance, it may seem like C418's music literally couldn't fit into a game at all, because the first ever tracks that he made, which are Clark, Minecraft, and Sweden, as I said, are completely different to the kinds of music that indie games had to offer back then. So as time went on, Minecraft was becoming more and more popular, and people surprisingly liked this unique approach to music because it didn't have a meaning. So this type of relaxing and ambient music turned out to be perfect for Minecraft because of the fact that ambient and relaxing music cannot get annoying quickly. You see, in my personal experience, I always find myself listening to ambient music more and more often than just genres that interest me. I could even go back to ambient music from a few years ago and simply listen to it because it is very calming and relaxing. And so is Minecraft's soundtrack too, combining a sandbox game where
the only limit is your imagination,
with a calming and ambient music which makes playing a simple block game more vibrant, simply because the music is being played randomly too, which is amazing because you could never predict when the music is simply going to play. So seeing the success of Minecraft's music throughout the years 2009 to 2010, C418 decided to release Minecraft Volume Alpha. Yeah, that's right, that album that hundreds of millions of people still love listening to, and which you probably have saved in your favorite music streaming service. Yeah, I know you did. Which, with no surprise, blew up in popularity because people could listen to the ambience of their favorite game while walking, studying, or in whatever scenario an ambient music would fit in. And in my case, it is the entire point of this video, so that's why I'm only using music from these albums. In fact, both of them have gathered about 2.5 billion listens only across Spotify. But anyways, as much as people love this album, C418 knew that adding more and more music wouldn't harm the game. So by the end of 2013, he created what some of the people have called Music Update, where Minecraft now has music that will play in the main menu as well as other additional ambient tracks. C418 also released an album right after that, calling it Volume Beta, which, just as his predecessor, became an absolute hit. And this old time period, 2011 to 2013, can basically kinda explain why people over time just love listening to this music more and more non-stop. You see, for many people, including me, and probably including you as well, Minecraft is the game of childhood, no matter whether we played in single player or multiplayer. Regarding multiplayer, you can visit legless.gg in case you want an affordable Minecraft server under the link in the description, and using the code NNH to get a 25% off discount. And no matter what, we all have heard Minecraft's soundtrack because we were pretty much forced to, and because we were young, and since Minecraft hasn't received a new soundtrack up until 2020, which was 5 years ago, this music remained as the most relevant music in the game. Also, considering that it was basically the only music a player could hear in this game, I think it's no surprise why people consider this as their childhood music as well, and often find themselves listening to this outside of the game too. And even though C418 doesn't make music for this game anymore, in my opinion, Lena Raine and the other new music composers did a pretty decent job in making music for Minecraft while maintaining this ambient style. While I cannot equally agree that all the new Minecraft music is perfect, especially the new music discs. Like seriously, who would ever think that this will fit into Minecraft? Like, listen. But still, a handful of modern Minecraft soundtracks did a good job in kinda matching the C418 style, and I like it. And so to sum it up, you don't have to be experienced to create something like life-changing, something really creative and unique, and all Daniel aka C418 did is just create whatever he liked and be different from the others, and the result? Hundreds of millions of fans of his music, another good reason to love Minecraft, and overall just amazing music to listen to on everyday basis. I think you will absolutely agree with me if I call Minecraft's soundtrack the perfect music that ever existed. And what do you think? Is Minecraft's soundtrack perfect? Let me know in the comments. Oh, and I almost forgot to say something really important. I really hope you had an amazing day, and I wish you an amazing rest of your day. Subscribe.